Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to Forbidden One. Thanks for your continued support. That said, let's get started. Welcome back to episode 14. Now, last time we finished up the old sycamore, cleared out a couple of optional encounters, and found some pretty nice treasure. That means today we're ready to continue our journey to the Temple of the Elk. Of course, we've still got a lot of ground to cover, so let's not waste any time. Now, we made it about halfway to the temple before we ended up getting sidetracked, so we've still got a 2-day march ahead of us. Let's see what we're headed into. Temple of the Elk. A huge rock surrounded by the forest, with the head of an immense elk carved from it. At the foot of the rock lies what once was an impressive shrine dedicated to the god Erastil. Very dramatic. We've also got Tuskgutter's lair over here. We'll probably head there afterwards. Anyway, let's get moving. Let's fill out our map a little while we're at it. Yeah, that's what I thought. There are a lot of paths to map out, but only a handful of optional encounters.
I need to catch my breath.
Looks like we'll have to set up camp soon.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
That's the downside, too. Oh. Well, we could use the experience points. Okay, we've got the drop on these guys, so
Here!
let's send Octavia to see what we're up against.
Onwards, together.
Ah, more giant centipedes. Definitely nothing to worry about.
Consider me I'm not afraid.
Whoops. Missed our sneak attack. Alright, let's bring up the rest of the party.
We can do it! Tear them apart!
Let us strike as one!
Repent!
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yeah, that went pretty smoothly. No loot, but at least we got 20 XP. We are getting pretty tired, but let's push on a little farther.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Okay, here we are at the temple. Let's set up camp before we head inside. Fantastic. Looks like all skill checks were successful, so we'll be heading in at full strength. Let's see what they've got waiting for us. We found the right trail. Oh. Okay, the floating text is still a bit too fast. Looks like we're in the right place, and there are dangerous beasts ahead. Good to know.
What's that?
Ah, there's our first enemy. Primal Giant Frog. Well, we certainly haven't had trouble with giant frogs so far, but none of those had the primal template. Okay, I'm not really sure what to expect here, so let's hang back and play this cautiously. We'll toss some death ponies at them first and see how they handle that.
What for Gorum?
Good thing we didn't rush in. There's 3 of them over there. Well, I guess we had nothing to worry about. Even with the primal template, those guys were still pushovers. The muddy water gives off a strange nauseating smell and emits the tattered fog. Okay, we're definitely in the right place. An ancient statue of Erastil seems to resist the ravages of time. The effects of years, rain, and wind have destroyed the temple walls, but they could not subdue the statue. I'm assuming we can restore the temple somehow, but... Oh, you know what? We haven't even looked at the map yet. Okay, this place is actually pretty small. Let's have a quick look around, and we'll figure out what to do from there. Whoa, hold up. Bear-like treant. That's new. Okay, I think it's probably safe to assume that that thing is more dangerous than a few giant frogs. Let's get some buffs set up before we head in there. Now let's see here. I think we'll actually use some consumable items this time. I'll admit, my usual habit is to hoard them and sell them off for extra gold, but a lot of you called me out on it.
Charge!
We've downed better ones.
For some reason, the initiative count started way too early here. That's really throwing off my timing.
To victory! We will prevail!
Ugh. It's taking them forever to queue up actions.
To arms!
I'm not afraid.
Alright, you know what?
Make an epic pose.
Let's just queue up some death ponies and get this fight started.
To victory! We will prevail!
Okay, we're off to a good start. We've already taken out a third of its health. Ah, shoot. The death ponies are gone, so now it's going after Retcon. Okay, let's put him on defensive fighting. And, of course, it immediately retargets. Oh, well, that happened. Looks like Amiri took it down with a 49 damage crit. That'll definitely do it. Oh, there's a person here. Tristian. Okay, now things make more sense. The initiative count started early because that poor guy was being mauled.
What troubles you?
Potions of Remove Curse. Could be useful.
Your aid came at just the right time, stranger. My name is Tristian. I'm a priest of merciful Sarenrae. Another moment, and I fear I would have been on my way to her chambers, somewhat earlier than my destiny requires.
Hey, it's an actual voiced NPC. Nice. That certainly makes things easier for me. You're wounded. Do you need aid?
I am a priest of Sarenrae, and a skilled healer. I have done all I can, but it will take some time for my strength to return in full. But worry not. I will make my way to the trading post nearby and wait there as I make my recovery.
A local nymph directed me here. She thinks the enchanted fog in this temple was created by the druid who serves the bandit leader here. I expect defeating the beast guard should cause the fog to clear.
I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog. The beasts hold the fog as anchors hold a ship dancing in the waves. From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear.
How did you get here?
I was investigating this fog. I believe you have already discerned that it is magical in nature. I serve Sarenrae, goddess of sunlight. Discovering an evil magic that isolated living creatures from the sun alarmed me in no small way. I was able to locate the place the fog originated from, but was too presumptuous and almost got into the beast's teeth.
We should stick together in such a dangerous place. You could help me on my journey.
I promise to think about your request after you deal with the beasts, but please, allow me to catch my breath for now.
I'll be back once I've dealt with the beasts. Farewell.
I will wait for you. This fog bothers me.
Yeah, it's not like we have healing spells or anything. You stay here where it's safe. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this is a consequence for not coming to the temple sooner.
Check that out.
I did play through this area in the previous beta, and that time he joined our party right away. Just more vendor trash. Okay, it looks like we can't actually get into the temple itself, so let's clear the rest of the temple grounds and then we'll get back to Tristian. Oh, actually, that loot marker looks like it's in the wall. We might have missed something. Well, we'll check it when we go back. The loot markers have been acting a bit strangely since the last update. Anyway, this time we're up against a primal dire boar. Let's get Retcon topped off, and we've still got the bull strength spells running, so we should be able to handle this. Alright, Octavia, you're up.
Here!
To arms!
I don't think that counted as a sneak attack. Alright, we'll just beat this guy up the old-fashioned way. Nice hits. Very nice. Surprised they only threw one at us. That thing didn't actually seem that strong.
No stopping now. What's that?
Okay, apparently Retcon spotted a trap, but I'm not seeing anything. Weird. You know what? Let's take another look at the map. No, nothing here either. Alright, whatever. Moving on. Oh.
Blood for Gorum!
Okay, well, based on what we've run into so far, I'm going to guess those are primal dire wolves. Those things have trip attacks, so they can be a little tricky. Let's hedge our bets with a little more magic.
Face me if you dare.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Ooh, nice hit.
Let us strike as one!
Yeah, the death ponies really took the brunt there. I'd feel bad for them, but they're just doing their job. Nice and smooth. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's have one more look around and get back to Tristian. Oh, hey, the pool's all glowy. The water is crystal clear and seems to radiate a gentle, soothing shine.
Onwards.
Wait, what was that? Something just happened. Ah, okay. The Pool of Radiance makes healing noises. Though it doesn't actually seem to cause any healing. Nope, wait. There it goes. Not sure why there was a delay, but I'm certainly not going to complain about free healing. And that explains the trap we spotted, too. Yeah, we already picked that up. Tristian is waiting patiently. The beasts are defeated. What now?
Praised be Sarenrae. Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog should weaken and eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable?
The beasts have been dealt with. Are you ready to travel with me now?
You've saved my life, and I wish to repay good with good. I will gladly aid you in your journeys. Alas, my wounds won't allow me to join you right now. I will travel to the trading post. I hope to be able to repay you for my life once I recover from these wounds.
Yeah, I guess that's what we get for taking our time getting here. That's fine. Like I said before, I'm actually pretty happy with our current party roster.
Patience.
At any rate, I think we're pretty much done here, so let's get back out to the world map.
March on.
Oh, actually, let's take a look at our journal. That should tell us where we're headed next. No. No. There we go. Looks like we have to head back to Oleg's trading post. We'll head that way once we've taken out Tuskgutter. Oh, okay, I guess we have to do this first.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Alright, this doesn't look too bad. The combat feed says we're up against 5 bandits. Oh, I see. There's more over here. Okay, frontliners on the bandits in front of us, backliners on the flanks.
Repent.
We can do it.
You know what? Let's toss out some magic real quick. These guys are actually putting up a pretty good fight. There we go.
It is done.
The end draws near.
Alright, let's loot the corpses and be on our way. Nothing notable, but we will get a few coins for this. Oh, and I guess we did get about 50 experience points too. Every little bit helps. Next stop, Tuskcutter's Lair. Let's see if we can actually get there before we get fatigued. Nice. Alright, now, Amiri wanted to handle this one alone, so we really need to hit her with some buffs before we send her in. I guess we should probably use some potions. The current beta ends once we finish Act 1, so there's really no reason to hoard them anymore. Oh, it is interesting to note that although you can stack potions in your inventory, you're restricted to just one potion per belt slot.
The end draws near.
I won't let you down.
Grotus awaits us.
This is my path.
Alright, that should be good enough. Let's make sure the rest of the party will stay put, and then we can send her in.
Well?
Oh, right. So, here we are. The monster is here, and now I'll tear him apart. Yeah, just watch me. And? Don't interrupt me, Amiri blurts out, as if anticipating being cut off. I speak on when I speak on. She grunts and her eyebrows narrow. She clears her throat. There's a custom where I'm from. A boy kills a monster in front of the elders to prove he's a man. Haha, that's funny. In our parts, boys must do something rather different to become men. Amiri throws an angry glance at the half-elf, and Octavia falls silent, but her teasing smile remains. The barbarian clears her throat in hesitation. In our tribe, girls don't get no initiation at all, so I arranged my trial myself, like in the song about Kaggle the orphan. I downed a cave lion in single combat. Here, see? The scars I got in that battle. And do you know what my elders did after I threw the lion skin at their feet? They admitted they were wrong. Dream on. They laughed in my face. They said I scratched my belly myself, and hired some man to kill the lion for me, in trade for... ugh. Later they agreed to my initiation, of course. They had no choice. But... Amiri's voice wavers in anger, and she spits on the ground. Must you really slay him in single combat? It'll take our whole party to bring this Tuskcutter down. From a distance, Amiri examines Tuskcutter's muscular body and sharp tusks. Bah, you think I can't butcher a pig by myself? Though, if the elders saw the beast was about to kill the boy, they would help him. There's no shame in that. But it doesn't matter, I'm just saying. Now you stand and watch me gutting the beast. I see. Come on, to battle! Gorham, watch me! With a battle cry, the barbarian charges the boar. I'm going alone, got it? Yeah, I think we got that. Okay, let's see how this goes. We just have to make sure the rest of the party hangs back. Ooh, that's a good start. Let's look at the numbers real quick. Okay, it looks like it has a 50% chance to hit with each attack. We'll just have to hope we get lucky. Ooh, there we go. You know what? Let's turn on Rage. See if we can finish this a little faster. Uh-oh. Okay, I may have actually just made things worse. I wounded it! Come finish it off! Well, I would like to see if Amiri can solo this thing, but she's already lost half her hit points. We'd better get the party in there.
Serves you right.
This won't kill me.
Let's hit Amiri with some cure spells while we're at it.
I'll survive. I always survive.
There we go. Nice. Breathing heavily, Amiri stands over the corpse of the fallen monster. What you say? See me in action? I almost chopped his head off. Yes, a real epic battle, just like in sagas. I won't even have to embellish it for the book. That's it. Trial's done. Now no one dares say Amiri is weak. She grins and thrusts her chest out. You are a valiant warrior. Did some fools really doubt your strength? Some did. You know, phooey on them. Now no one is going to dare bark at me. Still, why did you want to kill this monster? You passed this test back when you were with your tribe, didn't you? Amiri's face reddens. Well, not just pups must pass this test. If a man is newcomer to a tribe, he must bring a monster's hide. Proves he's not weak. Her voice trails off, then falls silent. I'm honored you consider me a part of your new tribe. You're a strong and valiant warrior. Just don't start that. Amiri stops, trying to choose the right words. Don't talk to me about honor and valor. I know already. She frowns and turns away. Still, I owe you thanks. You have a true chief's heart. You know what? If we meet another monster like this, I'll kill it too. Not for a test, just that nobody would ever dare say Amiri isn't a warrior. She's got a lot to prove, I guess. Okay, I think that's it. Let's toss out some healing, and then we can walk the perimeter.
I tire of waiting.
Here I am.
Well,
See.
Zorin was lost in thought.
Tuskgutter's head. Well, we can already see a corpse to the north, but let's take this one step at a time.
It is done. No stopping now.
They've really stepped up the detail. This is actually pretty nice. Ooh. A wand to find traps. Wait. Okay, unless I'm missing something, that only grants a +1 bonus to finding traps. I mean, we'll still take it, of course, but that's not much of a reward.
Onwards. March on.
Well, that was disappointing. Though I suppose Tuskgutter wasn't actually all that tough. Besides, I'm assuming we still get a reward for completing the quest. Oh, the entire party is fatigued. Okay, well, let's set up camp before we head back to Oleg's. I don't think we've talked about the updated interface anyway. Now, the old camping interface was functional, but the new one is much more streamlined. They got rid of redundant character slots, they made it easier to tell what you're looking at, and they even added special abilities for each character. It's not a huge change, but it is a slight improvement. Anyway, let's get some rest.
So I pick up my clothes this morning and see some pictures embroidered on it. Pine trees, clouds, an owlbear fighting a troll. Spill it out, who did that?
I confess, it was I. I only meant to patch them up a bit, and got a little carried away.
Well, I guess everyone needs a hobby. I actually really like the new visuals for camping, too. They actually change depending on which jobs you assign. Uh-oh.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, okay. We should be able to steamroll these guys.
Proved it.
Ooh. These things are actually pretty durable, but apparently not durable enough. Nicely done. Let's toss out some healing and try this again.
We should move.
It is worth noting that camping from the world map seems to prevent random encounters like that.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Yes.
Yikes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Looks like we're about 2 days from Oleg, so we'll take the shortest route possible. We do still have a couple of optional encounters out here, but nothing we're passing on our way back to the trading post. At this point, we've actually almost completely explored the currently available world map, but it is important to note that once you finish Act 1, a lot more territory opens up.
I need to catch my breath.
Oh, you're fine, Octavia. It's just a little farther. Oh. Well, I do love random encounters, but not while our entire party is fatigued. Maybe next time. And of course it's pouring. Don't get me wrong, I do love the new weather effect, but this is really just going to slow us down.
It is done.
Oh, hey. Greetings. The nymph's tender voice comes to you softly. The scent of flowers and evening dew is dizzying. In this dark hour, I had not even dreamed of encountering someone in these lands who could stand against the one who blights me. But you appeared, and you brought hope along with you. With the strength of the fog fading, I am able to show you the way to the Stag Lord's fortress. Please, go there. Slay our enemy before he can strike another blow. The Stag Lord's fortress has been revealed. What happened to the trading post? Where is everyone? Aside from Bakken, who we can clearly still see over there. Worry not. I have walked the road of dreams through the gate of memory to make my way to you. You will wake soon, and everything will be back in its proper place. Well, that's convenient. Will you help me in the battle? I cannot. The nymph lowers her head. My power is barely enough to make a slight tear through the veil of fog. Keeping the way open to you is all I can do to help. What happens after I defeat the Stag Lord? Will I ever see you again? The nymph casts her eyes down for a moment. And you would like to see me again? Then yes, of course. I'll come to you once the tormentor is gone for good. I really hope to have a chance to show you the true beauty of these lands. The meadows, the flowers. You can count on me. I'll deal with the Stag Lord and his minions. No one will ever harm you anymore. Your words resonate within my soul. Now I can see that I chose the right person, worthy to hear my pleas. The nymph leans forward and places something in your hand. Should you lose, my heart will stop with yours. But should you win, the sun shall rise once more over these lands. In its rays, in the ring dance of blooming life, we shall meet again. I leave you a small gift, a token of hope and the reward that awaits you after all these hardships. Farewell. No. Take care. Well, thank you very much. Okay, let's see what you gave us. The Nymph's Gift. Alright, it grants a +2 dodge bonus against ranged attacks. Not bad. That'll go nicely with Tartuccio's gift. More importantly, that'll really help us against the Stag Lord's army. Once we've gotten some rest, that is. I also can't help but notice that Tristian isn't listed with the rest of our party members. We'll see if we can track him down while we're here. But before that, we've got some quests to turn in. A fine day to you. What brings you by? Tuskgutter is dead. You could mount his head on the wall as a trophy. Oleg looks at the blood-stained boar's head with respect, touching its tusk with his finger to test how sharp it is. That's one heck of a beast. I'd love to have a trophy like that, but a deal is a deal. The head goes to old Benzin, and his bounty goes to you. Hey, we actually got a pretty decent reward for that one. I wasn't really sure what to expect. Like I said, the new beta removed the rewards for a lot of the side quests. Jod nods warmly. How may I serve you? I found the Temple of the Elk and killed the beasts there. Erastil be praised. You finally returned, my good friends. Tristian told me how you helped him at the Temple of the Elk. Thank you for heeding my request. My heart is calm and filled with confidence that I've followed the will of my god. I would like to reward your bravery. I possess no treasures, but please, take this as a token of my appreciation. As far as I know, your next target looks to be the Stag Lord himself. With the Temple of the Elk cleansed of evil, the fog surrounding us should disperse to reveal the path to the brute's lair. Of course, magic so powerful is unlikely to disappear all at once. Bide your time. Follow up on other concerns while you wait. I will gladly aid you on your noble quest. Erastil himself foresaw our meeting. Jod bows piously. Jod and the Guardian of the Bloom seem a bit at odds here. I wonder if that's intentional. Do you understand the true meaning of your visions now? I trust in their truth. These visions, they were the voice of Erastil himself. Quiet, but clear. Jod speaks with reverent awe. Before all this happened, I believed Erastil had turned his back to me, but now I see clearly. He has shown me divine mercy, for he has led me to you, and invited me to aid in a fellow priest's deliverance. Lady Sarenrae and Erastil walk the paths of the gods hand in hand, and so must their servants as well. Tristian is undoubtedly still very young, and youth is a time of naivete and confusion. An amiable grin appears on Jod's face. But I see kindness and strength of spirit in him, traits indispensable to a priest. I sense that all that's transpired thus far is only the beginning, and the future promises great things for Tristian, and for you, Baron. This is why Erastil led me to the Temple of the Elk. Day and night I pray for you and for my young friend. May the Stag God lead you down the true path. And, speaking of Tristian, let's see if we can track him down. Nothing out here. Let's look inside. Nothing in here either, so he's probably resting upstairs. Oh, hey. How long has that been there? You know, I do feel kind of bad for repeatedly stealing from Oleg and Svetlana, but it's fine. We'll just call this preemptive taxes.
Onwards.
There he is. Don't worry about me. John says I'll be fine soon. Okay. You do realize we have like 3 magical healers and an alchemist here, right? No? Okay, that's fine. Well, like I said, that's clearly our punishment for not going to the Temple of the Elk sooner. I'm guessing that if we had gone to the Temple of the Elk before we had confronted Tartuccio, then we would have been able to recruit Tristian immediately, though we also would have missed our chance to recruit Valerie early. Anyway, we need to rest and resupply, so I think this is a pretty good stopping point for the episode. We'll pause things here, and next time, we'll begin our hunt for the Stag Lord. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing the Pathfinder Kingmaker beta, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube channel, or the original crowdfunding campaign over on Kickstarter. Links are in the description.